Hello, YouTube. What's up? And no, I'm not doing Yuletide Mania tonight. I'm going to be reviewing a TV show that I just finished watching the first season of, completely, all 10 episodes on Fox over the last 3 months. And that is the 2017 Marvel live action show, The Gifted. This is not a Netflix show. This is a show on Fox that they've been giving since early October. And I wanted to give my thoughts on it, on this pretty awesome show. I would say this was the best show to premiere this year in 2017. I gotta say, without a question of a doubt, because there were a lot of good things in the show that I did not see coming, and I haven't seen in an X-Men movie in years. Now, before I get to this review, this is not an X-Men show. This is a spin-off. So, they mentioned the X-Men, but it's not these characters are not like official X-Men from the feature films. This is his own animal, even though Bryan Singer did produce this. Shame on you for what you did, dude. And I think Kimber created the show, the guy who's directing Dark Phoenix. But I gotta say, this show makes me not want to watch that movie. And here's why. One, this has a great cast, except for two people. I'll get to that. You have Natalie Lind as Lauren Strucker. She's the blonde chick, one of the twins that has amazing powers. You have whatchamacallit, Emma Dumont, who's a new actress I haven't seen, as Lorna Dane. She's a very pale emo goth chick, and she's a badass, a total badass. Like, she has powers with green, like, powers coming out of her fingers. You got Jamie Chung, who you've seen her. She was in Gotham. She was in Sucker Punch, and a bunch of other films, and Premium Rush. She's Blink, who has green contacts, and she can make these purple portals where people can go into. It's kind of like the way what's his face, Nightcrawler, teleports. You got Amy Acker as Kate Strucker. She's great. I think she gives the most emotional performance in the show as the mother of the twins. You got you got Blair Redford as Thunderbird. He's the Native American looking guy. He's a badass. He's very strong. In the final episode, he did something that made me smile. I'm like, he shuts everybody up by punching a table and breaks it. It's like, enough already. I'm like, his acting is really solid. You got Percy Hines White as Andy Strucker. He's the younger brother of Lauren, and he has force powers that would make freaking Anakin Skywalker and Rey cream their pants and be jealous. Yeah, this kid is more powerful than that hobo is. Trust me. This kid just yells, and things just crumble down. He's a pretty badass kid. He would make Justin Bieber give him a run for his money. You also have Kobe Bell, who plays Jace Turner. He's a member of the Sentinel Services. See, wink, wink. There's a lot of X-Men references in the show, but it's not an X-Men show per se. But there's a lot of references to it. Now, the two members of the cast that I didn't care for is Sean Teal as Eclipse. I'm sorry. He's a British actor. He looks like a Spanish Oscar Isaac. He does nothing for me. He shoots beams out of his hands. I've seen that already. Nothing special. And Stephen Moyer as Reed Strucker. I think he's basically the British Bryan Cranston. Yeah, I'm sorry. That actor, Bryan Cranston, is great in almost everything he's in because the man has emotion and he brings gravitas. This guy is forcing an American accent, and that doesn't work for me. Him and Sean Teal. I'm like, how biased I've been about Brits this entire year, and that's not going to change next year. Those two are the weakest part of the cast. Also, Skylar Samuels in the recent episodes is the villain, but I'll get to that. But the cast overall is really well done. The rest of them, they put emotion into their performances. Their characters are likable. They're strong and they're not overdone. The special effects are well done when they're using their powers. It's not shitty CGI.